Have I been influenced? Yes, it's something that I was looking for anyway, and I just got it in the post. And I got this from a shop, and I'm bleeping out because apparently YouTube doesn't like it when you say that name. So I'm going to not say it. If I accidentally say it, I'm going to bleep it out again. But let's get to opening this. First, I have to dry my hair and also put in a heat protectant spray. And the two that I'm choosing, I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. This one is TIGI Heat Protecting Spray. I got this from Dollar Tree for $1.25. And this one is Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. They're both heat protectants. This one's also a primer. I'm actually going to go with this one. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's not $1.25. I don't know the exact price right now. I'll put it here. I think it's $16 for this size as comparison. So I'm going to apply this and dry my hair really quick and then get to opening this package. And as you can see, my hair is super puffy, and that's just how it is really naturally. I have really wavy, curly hair that just frizzes out. If anyone has this type of hair, they know what I mean. And I've been growing my hair for 2 years now on a hair growth journey, and I have a lot of products that I talk about that I'm working with to help the breakage issue and not have my hair break, which is like kind of breaking about here and breaking off. It's not very thick at the ends, and I'm working on fixing that. In the meantime, I try not to use any heat styling products. I rarely use the blow dryer now, and if I do, I really am I'm very careful with using any heat protecting sprays. I have several that I use, and I really wanted to try something where I can do a blowout with my hair that's safer. And I looked on at a few different places. There's several that are between mostly like a $39.99 thing that I keep finding, but in the $60 zone. This one is the WavyTalk Blowout Boost Grande Ionic Thermal Brush, and it costs $69.99. I think that's pretty normal. There was a sale for $33.97, and I had an additional discount. We have them in our account. There's a lot of 40% and 15% and $15. They really want you to buy stuff, so they have a lot of those deals, especially now. And why I got this one, some of the benefits that it will do a blowout. Supposedly, my hair is really long, and a lot of people have shorter hair when they're doing it. It's probably a lot easier. This may be really difficult. This may be a flop, and I may not be able to actually have it happen for my hair. But because it's a 1/2 inch barrel and not a 1/4 inch, that was appealing to me. It also has the LED display, and it manages up to 300 to 420 degrees Fahrenheit. And it has those bristles that I actually really hate. I don't like putting these near my hair ever because my hair gets tangled in them. And then it has some hard bristles. So it has like the ones that are bendable and then the hard ones. I think that probably like combs through your hair to smooth it out. And it's heating up really fast, so it goes fast at heating. I'm gonna start with 300. That's the first temperature that it has. So if you have straight, smooth hair, it's going to be a lot easier. I think I might struggle a little bit with the brush. I'm a little nervous. I don't want it to break more hair or pull out my hair. It says to use the barrel as a brush. Start at the roots and guide the brush down until you reach the ends. Twist the brush inward toward the roots to create a curl. Ugh. Nope, so far not. No curl is happening. Okay, I have tried several times to get a curl from this, and I've watched all of the people on TikTok doing this. Some of the people have long hair, and I'm doing what they've been doing. I'm following their instructions, doing the curl on several different ways. I can tell you that it is straightening my hair. Whoa, that's a little warm right there at the end. Be careful of that. It is straightening my hair, but it isn't curling my hair. And I have to tell you, my hair is the easiest hair in the world to curl. It is very easy to curl. Like, I just have that kind of hair. It's already curly wavy in the first place, but to curl my hair, it's pretty easy to do with, you know, you've seen me do it with the non-heat curlers. It curled like so well after drying in my hair for 4 hours. So adding any heat is like the easiest thing. So it is straightening my hair and smoothing it. However, I'm losing hair from doing this over and over, and that's something I don't want to do. I don't want my hair breaking and falling out. I think that because it has the ionic and it's making the hair smoother, that's great. But any type of heat is dangerous if you're trying to hold on to your hair and not lose it. I'm going to try again in another piece and raise the heat a little bit higher. I'm going to go up to 390. Let's even just try to curl the ends by itself, which really, honestly, should curl so easily. Now, no, it's just making, okay, it's making a slight wave. Now, it's just straightening the hair. It really is just straightening. It's not even giving a curl at the end. That's a little bit of a wave. That's nice. No, I'm not going to continue doing this. I'm going to shut this down. I must say that it is a really nice system. It's not hot at the tip, but it's hot once you get to here. So that's cool, but it is hot right there, so be extremely careful. I think the new LED buttons, I was reading that, are really great, and you just keep your hand away from them so you don't accidentally turn it on. It's great that it turns, so because you have to have it plugged in, and that's kind of irritating, and it's great that it turns here and has a little clip to hang up. If you have shorter hair, much shorter than mine, this might work for you as a blowout, and then you can get a nice smooth look and then keep trying to get that curl. But if you have long hair, it's a real fiddle faddle. Like, it is tangling up my hair. I'm losing hair. My hair is breaking. That is not goals for me. That is like the anti-goal is to have breakage. I don't care if I have curls if my hair is breaking apart and being damaged from constantly fiddling with this. So I love that all the girlies on are selling something and getting an income, but this is not something for someone like with hair like mine. I would skip this one. I don't normally like to do anti-reviews or anti-influence or whatever. I don't know. I normally like to do a review that is saying, hey, I loved this product. This worked really well for me. But I want to be honest, and it is the first time I ever used it. And if someone's like, you're doing it wrong, let me know. But I followed everyone that I saw the videos. These instructions are not very, they're not really good. You want to watch someone else doing it. And I followed them and I tried and tried. I turned the camera off and I kept trying. I finally gave up because I didn't want to waste time just constantly doing it over and over and showing you that it's failing. These are grippy teeth. They'll pull your hair out. They'll break your hair. If you have a little bit of damage, it's going to find it and break it right off. So that is not something I really want to encourage and something I want to do at all. Even with these heat protected sprays, it's a no for me. I think this is a great gift for someone with a different type of hair than I have. This package is really cute. It's the whole thing is really great, and the price was really good if you have the discounts, and they're having so many sales. I think I mentioned that earlier. So I would check it out if that fits your hair description. If it's something like my hair, I would skip it, because if you're like me and you don't want additional breakage on your hair and you don't want something that's really like a fuss to be playing with to get curls, I'd skip this one. I do still really like the Dyson type of air that curls the hair. I had one that I got from Amazon. I'll put it below because it is really fantastic. And I would love to get the Dyson. I just can't afford it. I'm looking at the Shark. There's some others. If you have one, please recommend, because for someone with really long hair and you don't want a comb or anything like that going through it or little bristles, those type of hair curlers are really great. And it also, like, you can have damp hair. I don't have any type of affiliation. I just want you to know if you want to try it, I'll link it below so you can check it out as well. Unfortunately, this was a bit of a fail for me, but you know what? At least I got to put in my favorite hairdresser oil, which I love. You can get these from Sephora, and they're like the perfect little size. They have a bigger bottle, but I always get just a couple little of the travel size ones. They are so good for your hair. Thankfully, I put it in beforehand. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I had that.